All right. Well, good afternoon, everyone.
Hi, everyone.
Happy Friday. It's that time again for the ASBA Weekly Legislative Update. I'm Chris Cotterman, joined by my dear friends Lee and Morgan. We're here to tell you about the happenings of the week and then talk a little bit about next week. So, first of all, this week we had our first 4-hour Education Committee hearing. That was fun.
It was thrilling, every minute.
Every Education Committee in the House did not meet this week because it was Martin Luther King Jr. Day. So they're a Monday committee, so they were canceled. So we went right to Senate Ed on Tuesday. And we talked about a couple of different things, but most of it was consumed by Proposition 301 renewal. That's the 0.4% proposal that Senator Allen had put together, putting money in the Classroom Site Fund. It doesn't say that specifically, but it's essentially a play to fund all-day kindergarten, because the school districts ended up getting about $200 million or so out of the deal, and all-day kindergarten is added to the buckets for Proposition 301. The other big issue on that agenda was the Senate Bill 1037, which was a consolidation bill that affects basically some districts in Yavapai County. That's the impetus for the bill. The bill makes the threshold for achieving the consolidation of districts that meet a certain definition easier, and it also repeals the repeal that we had agreed to last year. So it makes it a permanent law forever, as opposed to just repealing after basically 3 years like we had originally agreed to. So ASBA opposes that bill. We expressed those concerns in committee, and we continue to express them to members. We feel very strongly that in order for an election for consolidation to be valid, all the districts involved have to vote in majority to approve the consolidation. So that's the big issue there, along with honoring the agreement that was made last year. It's very important to us, and we need to make sure that that happens.
We also saw Senate Bill 1065, which was fourth-year funding for CTEDs, which we are stoked about. It's 9th grade, and then a student could also enroll the year after high school graduation. So if you start a program as a sophomore, really want to finish it and get your credentials, you have the opportunity to do that. So we were excited about that one.
Yeah. Straight from the ASBA political agenda to the legislature's ears. 4th grade CTE funding.
That's how it works, guys.
Yeah, that's power. Anything else on the Senate agenda that was noteworthy?
No, that covers it.
All right. Morgan, why don't you go ahead and tell us what we're looking at for Monday. Monday, first House Education meeting of the year with bills.
So as you guys know, 2 first meetings for the House were kind of a no-go. So they're jumping right in, 7 bills on the agenda for Monday, but 3 of them are going to be mirror bills. So this is going to be kind of something so they can get it pushed through a little bit quicker. Instead of going through the whole process, they're going to push it through on the House and the Senate. So the first one is the kindergarten survey one that we saw in the Senate this week. That'll be House Bill 2083. So that one is going to be a mirror of the Senate bill, as well as the TBT tax again, with distribution and the buckets and everything that he was talking about. So that one's going to be another
technical issue. Don't worry about it.
Nothing huge, but it's going to be just another mirror. And then the one that we are very excited about, the ELL bill, that is also going to be first meeting on the House, so we're happy about that. And a few other smaller bills, nothing else too crazy for that. There's mostly just there's one on online test prep, that's going to be 2094. We'll be sending out summaries and everything as usual. And then there's the K-12 rollover one, which we are in support of. It's going to be shortening the rollover by about a month for K-12 funding. K-12 funding. And then the last one on the agenda for that is going to be 2310. That's going to be involving school procurement. It's going to be repealing that lowest bidder requirement. So that's what's going to be we can expect for Monday with the House. And then I think Lee will talk about the Senate.
Yeah, well, we have strong support for the low bid bill. That's a big one for us, as well as ASBO and ASA. We've been working on that. And then that 2094, it's actually House Bill 2094 will not be on the agenda this week. They struck it like just this afternoon, so don't worry about that one. We'll come back. We'll get to that, I'm sure. So
And then Tuesday, in the Senate, they're going to vote on 1073, the consolidation bill that Chris is telling you about. They discussed it last week, then held it for a vote because Senator Allen wanted to do a further amendment. So we'll wait to see what that amendment says, but you all still have time to sign in an RTS, send your emails, state your opinion about that if you have one. There is still time before that vote. And then the other interesting bill we're hearing is 1071. It's on school district personnel evaluations where teachers and principals changing the percentages that the students testing can qualify for your evaluation outcome. So we saw a couple of those last year. They're both great. They didn't quite make it to the finish line, so we're hoping we'll get there this year.
Senator Boyer's been working on evaluation for about 3 years now. Hopefully this year we'll be able to help him get something across the finish line that gives a little more flexibility for school districts. So all bills next week. No budget stuff. Excuse me. No budget stuff that we're aware of. Excuse me. So just all bills. NSBA is also this week. So the NSBA is gathering in Washington D.C. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday to visit congressional delegations from the various states. I will be there. So Lee and Morgan will be handling committee duties here in Arizona Monday and Tuesday. I'll be back on Wednesday and we'll proceed. Don't worry, be back by Friday for the Friday update,
We wouldn't leave you guys hanging like
which
that.
I know is the best part of your week. So now I think I gotta go find a way to crack open this coconut and get to the tasty stuff that's inside.
I've got a YouTube video waiting,
All right.
so we'll handle it.
So with that, have a good weekend. Hope you enjoy your weekend. We'll see you next Friday.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Yeah, oh my God, they're actually.
Yeah, no, they're real. They're legit. I don't have a machete.
How do they open them when they make
sledgehammer.
bottle coconut water?
They like take a machete and chop them up like for real. Steve, how do you open a coconut? You know this?
Pardon?
You know how to open one of these or you just buy them? Hammer?